Are you ready for a messy surf report? This is Chris McCleary, your daily surf report. We're looking for the biggest collective influence that might be affecting the way you think, feel, and behave. And it is nothing but strange going on. There's a fire hose coming out still from Mercury and the Sun, and that's very apparent, both in the Dreambot. As you can see, yell, loud, and driven is that the red arrows, rage, freak, singing, powered, drive. So it's going forward and yelling and rageful and just screaming forward. Screaming forward could be the theme, screaming forward. And then fear and anxiety are showing up in the orange, struggling and worry and scared and knife and poor. Okay, so there's a lot of worry there, a lot of fear, anxiety. And then there's a little bit of transpersonal stuff, predictive telepathy. So I would call that Neptune because I already know what the astrology looks like. Let's get to the astrology. And yeah, still messy. So this stuff here is still happening. Sun conjunct Mercury. It's not exact, but it's very, very close still. And on top of that, so, just to recount last time, still mentally busy and fast, lively, very curious and learning, that sort of thing. But it's on hyperdrive. Everything's loud. So thoughts are loud in the head. There's, I know several people who had problems sleeping last night, and I was one of them. I attribute it to this. But that's not all. We have a square Moon and Neptune. Now, this is the 30th, so we're talking about Wednesday, all right? And there's the square there between Neptune and Moon. Strange feelings. You're questioning reality. Does that sound like the Dreambot or what? Questioning reality, emotionally sensitive, not a good time for psychic reading, and seek entertainment and creativity. So now there's a really positive aspect here, but it's nowhere in the Dreambot run. Look at this Moon conjunct Jupiter. This is, if we saw this in the Dreambot run, we would have content and happy and joy and social time and success in whatever you're doing. But you know what? Oh, and lucky. But you know what? It's nowhere in the Dreambot. Look at this. Look, let's go back. It's nowhere in that Dreambot. Lucky and success and all that. Maybe excellent is down there, but it's primarily that square, which is fear and anxiety. Look, I'll show you again. Fear and anxiety. This is strange feelings and questioning reality. That's fear. Questioning reality is, I guess it doesn't have to be fear, but normally it generates anxiety. Normally, emotionally sensitive. So there is some fear in there. And then this yelling in the head, metaphorically, could be fearful and anxiety as well. So let's move on to Thursday, and everything changes. Everything changes. First of all, we have Moon conjunct Venus, which brings peace and harmony to your life and feeling loving and relaxing with others and stuff like that. Sensitive to the energy of other people. But then we also have another aspect to Neptune. Neptune seems to be the kingpin with Saturn and Neptune. Dreams come true. Self-reflection. We have like higher wisdom, higher spiritual, deeper spiritual goals and understanding of what we need to be doing in this life spiritually. And it really gets into existential. So what's our purpose in life? These things can really come out in this time. And I would surmise that the best of this dream come true thing is going to come with the conjunction of Venus and the Moon. So when you're socially engaged with other people, or at least energetically engaged with other people, I think that's when you're going to see these insights about your spiritual wisdom. I think that's going to manifest a lot bigger. And notice that, you know, the sun and Mercury still there, but I'm thinking that these other influences are now becoming a little bit stronger than that conjunction. Okay. Especially as Mercury moves a little bit, whizzes past the sun, gets a little bit further away. So now let's look at the sidereal, so that we know how to surf this energy. And we're going to be looking at Neptune, because Neptune stays consistent through this whole thing. At first, we have a square, and Neptune is in Aquarius. Look at the next day, Thursday. Neptune has a sextile and is still in Aquarius. So really, we need to become Aquarius in order to be in alignment with the stars. And so getting the best of Aquarius while also watching for the detractors or the low points of Aquarius. So what do we want to be seeing here? Well, first of all, if you're one that wants change, you're dreaming of just sheer change in your life, then this is the great aspect, because Aquarius is rebellious, if you don't like that word rebellious, then it's changing things. It wants different. It wants to be different out of the box. But it is assertive, and it's also very independent. Now, it's also a deep thinker. So even the Aquarius works really well with this Sun-Mercury thing. And the Aquarius can go in there, and because it's a deep thinker, naturally there, but it turns that hot mental energy into good planning, practical stuff to move forward in, and then hop back out and be kind of indifferent to the whole thing. Be indifferent to these racing thoughts, for example, being indifferent to the yelling going on in the head. But the downside to Aquarius is you can start getting sarcastic, particularly on Wednesday. On Wednesday, you might get sarcastic when you're questioning reality and you're having these strange feelings. If it perpetuates and you're not used to that length of strange feelings and weirdness going on, you might start getting a little aloof and sarcastic. So, and then the other biggest thing for the next 2 days with your moving to Aquarius is to not get lost in thought. That's it's kind of a mixed bag. You can be a deep thinker, but you can get lost in that thinking, and we don't want to do that. When you get lost in thinking with Sun conjunct Mercury, you're in trouble. Okay. You don't want to be there. All right. Next, let's look at the recap. Ooh, look at that freaky picture. That's Neptune. Thanks, Neptune. And these strange feelings, you need to become your best Aquarius in order to navigate these strange feelings and kind of be a little bit distant from them and not be so consumed inside them. And, the Aquarius is naturally just kind of can decide to not even notice those strange feelings. And some people hypothesize that Aquarius doesn't even have feelings. Well, I am here to tell you they do. On Thursday, then the Neptune aspect becomes positive, and we have a sextile with Saturn, and really your dreams come true. But it's more than that. It's very spiritual. It's uplifting. This is a wonderful time to be an Aquarius, because we can really change the world, and we have collective concerns. We can help the world with something. We can solve a major problem. And that is all the sidereal answer to the next 2 days is be your best Aquarian that you can be. But don't be lost in thought. Do not be lost in thought. Don't be aloof. Don't be sarcastic. I think that's about it. I guess they can be a little bit temperamental. They have a temper. But all right. That's it. We'll see you on Thursday night. Enjoy your 2 days of Neptune weirdness. Take care.